Hi, I'm Carolyn Vanslow, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about shoulders. Years ago, I learned that shoulders and the jaw are two of the most overused joints in our bodies. Now, if you've ever had a sore shoulder, you can imagine or remember that a lot of things were difficult. You couldn't lift it up, you couldn't pull things. Seemed like no matter which way you turned, you weren't comfortable, and it was really difficult when you slept. Well, with our lifestyle today, we're sitting a lot, and we're sitting in positions similar to this. Now, as a postural therapist, we address chronic pain by correcting posture. So therefore, if I can create a better posture, I'm going to reduce my pain. So what I'd like to do today is give you some exercises that you can do. You can use them at work, or you can use them at home. You can do these on your knees if you want to, or you can do them standing up or sitting. Today, for the sake of demonstration, I will do it standing. First thing we're going to do is we're going to be barefoot or in your socks. And the reason I say that is unless you're wearing a minimus shoe, which is flat, shoes will change how your body is standing and where it's putting the weight. We want to be on our feet so there's nothing changing the posture we're working with. You're going to place your feet approximately 6 inches apart, which is about hip width apart. The reason why is we're working on your shoulders, and your shoulders are married to your hips. So we're getting a free ride for these guys down here. First thing we're going to do is you're going to relax your shoulders. A lot of us are up like this all the time and our necks are forward. Just relax your shoulders. Relax your tummy. Don't worry about letting it hang out. It's not going to go anywhere. And check your feet. You want to make sure that your feet are straight ahead and one is not ahead of the other. So we got our feet straightened around. We're going to look straight ahead, and we're going to place our hands next to the sides of our body, the palm facing the outside of the leg. We're going to do shoulder rolls, just like this. And get into this. Don't go too aggressive in the beginning, but really try to get a good range of motion with this. We're going to go forward. We're going to do it 20 times. Just move those shoulder joints and work them. Pull them back and up and around. Do not bend your elbow. If you catch an elbow bending like this, that's a good sign that that shoulder is not rotating properly across the spine. And we want it to work right. So keep the elbow straight and extended. If you have to, even lock it out a little bit. When you hit 20, now we're going to go backwards. Go back, same thing. Check your feet, make sure nothing changed down there, nothing turned out or got ahead of the other one. Make sure that those elbows are straight. You do not want to bend the elbow. When you go backwards, you're probably going to hear a lot more noise, and that's not uncommon. And you're just going to rotate backwards. It's a little bit more challenging going backwards because of the positions that we hold all day. And when you hit 20, very good. Now you might be feeling a little achy in here, and that's actually a good sign because that tells me that we're loosening up some of those tight muscles in the neck area. And remember, this is all working together, so it will affect how your neck feels. It'll help it feel better. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull our shoulders down, keeping the hands, the palms facing the outside of the leg, and we're going to pull those shoulder blades together. Now, I want to show you something from the side. Here's my bad posture, hanging out, sloppy Carolyn. Now watch what happens when I pull those shoulder blades together. See how that changes things? Now, I will not tell you to walk around like that because you will end up not happy. But it's showing you that when we do the next exercise, you'll be in a much better postural position. So we're going to relax the shoulders down, pull the shoulder blades together, keeping the hands next to the side of the body, the palms facing the sides. And we're going to go up and down. We're going to do shrugs. And we're going to do about 25 of these. Now, the key to this is keeping those shoulder blades pulled together without up like this and doing it. No, you relax them down, keep the shoulder blades pulled together, and then raise the shoulders up and down. And you'll feel that in the traps right along here. And when you feel it, some of you, maybe all of you, may notice there's a little bit of aching in there. And that's because those muscles are tight and they were contracted. And what we're doing is we're kind of beating them up a little bit, but not to hurt them, so that that contraction will release. So this is great if you're someone who has a lot of neck pain, neck problems. This is a very good exercise for that too. So we're going to do 25. There we go, almost home. Notice, are both shoulders working the same? I'll bet they're not. It took me a while to figure out that my left one was not keeping up with my right one. So it's good to focus on both sides and make sure that they're working. And if it's a little slow or not activating as well, that's okay. Just keep working. Progress makes perfection. Or should I say perfection makes progress. Now we're going to do the last one, which is, these are called elbow curls. You're going to place your hand up like this, and you're going to fold your fingers so they're touching your hand, and your thumbs are going to be down. Now you're going to place your index finger, this point right here, in the temple. But notice that I'm not holding my hand like this. I've got it to the side. See how it is here? My hands are touching the sides of my face, but they are not turning. They are parallel to my head. Keeping the thumb down, and I'm going to pull in and out. Now you can see I'm pretty tight, and I will always look tight because I have a sport that I'm in, and that keeps this area fairly tight. But some of you will be able to touch your elbows, and that's what we want to do. Now, if I go out of position and I let my hand turn, see, it looks like I'm doing a great job. I'm not doing anything. Don't even do the exercise if you're going to do it wrong. So I'm just going to keep going. And you can see it's hard work for me, because for me to pull those elbows towards each other, I can feel this on the back of my neck. I can also feel it around my shoulders, and it's work. So we'll do about 20 of these, and you might experience that little bit of aching again. And for the same reason, we're working on some tight muscles, and we're trying to get them to relax. So keep that hand perfectly parallel to the side of your head. This is a really, really good exercise, especially if you tend to get a little headache when you're at work and at the desk. I sometimes will get a headache on the right side because of my sitting like hunchback, and I'll stand up and I'll do 25 of these, and it's very, very helpful. Now this should be feeling, after you've done all of these, you should be feeling like there's probably more blood flow in there, and they're going to feel a lot better, relaxed. You might even feel a little bit taller. But know that you've done some really great work to help your shoulders work better. They're a pretty amazing joint. But when they're not working right or they're hurt, it can be very, very difficult. And we want to keep them working properly, activated well, so that we can go out and do whatever we want to without having pain. So thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you know anyone you think could benefit from this, please send them the video or send them the link to the video. You never know. You might really help somebody out that day. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. And by the way, Happy New Year, happy 2023, and thank you.